Good afternoon, everyone. It is David Schlotthauer here in the home weather office with another detailed weather forecast for Tuesday, June the 13th, 2023. In this update, we are going to update you on this very dangerous heat wave that's going to be impacting much of the deep south with heat indexes that could reach 115 plus degrees. Now, if you're new to the channel and you really like these detailed weather updates, please consider subscribing if you're new, hitting the like button, and sharing this video with your family and friends on social media, and check out all my social medias. The links are in the description below this video. So here's a look at the detailed European model for this afternoon on June the 13th, 2023, and we can see where our weather systems and our weather is occurring. So we can see a very active system going on across the Great Lakes, the upper Midwest, bringing cooler temperatures and some breezy winds along to go with that rainfall that continues to impact that area. And then, of course, the monsoon hasn't let up at all across the Intermountain West here, as we can see across Nevada. If you're in Montana, if you're in, say, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, yeah, getting some afternoon thunderstorms there. Been just the theme over the last month nearly. And then more showers and thunderstorms down here where a severe weather threat is issued by the Storm Prediction Center. In fact, there's a risk for really large hail across the DFW area, which is Dallas. And we're also looking at some strong winds and maybe even a few tornadoes today along this boundary all the way from, say, northern Texas, Oklahoma, stretching into Georgia. So now let's forward into tomorrow, where the showers and thunderstorms will continue across the southeast. That system that is over the Great Lakes now will be impacting the northeast, bringing cooler temperatures, more rain showers, more breezy-ish winds. And then the monsoon still continues with more needed rainfall across Alberta, Canada. If you're in Saskatchewan, nice needed rainfall for your area. And this continues all the way to Thursday, June the 15th, where there's going to be more monsoon activity here. You can see it clearly outlined here on the European model with more shower chances still continuing across the Georgia area, where another severe weather event is expected. In fact, it's going to be active there the next few days, so make sure if you're doing anything outdoors, plan accordingly, because if you get under one of these storms, there could be some large hail, 65+ mile-an-hour winds, and a tornado or two. It's going to be kind of that theme, maybe some calm skies in the morning, and then these showers start popping up in the afternoon. And then same theme goes into the weekend here with more activity, possibly MCS kind of event that could unfold across Oklahoma. If you're in Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, northern Mississippi, northern Alabama, more rainfall, quite a bit, possibly leading to more flood problems there. And then that system enters the southeast by day 7 and day 8 here, as you all can see. By Tuesday and Wednesday, more showers, more cooler temperatures likely for the southeast. And another weather system does approach portions there of Western Canada, like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and British Columbia. But what you don't see on this map is temperatures, and therefore let's take a look at those temperatures. We're going to take a closer detailed look at how warm it's going to get for Texas, Oklahoma, portions of, say, Louisiana and Arkansas, because these temperatures will be dangerous. I repeat, these temperatures that you're about to see will cause a lot of health problems, okay? Heat stroke, heat-related illnesses, even heat fatalities, okay, are a possibility. What you're about to see isn't pretty at all. So let's take a look here at those temperatures. For tomorrow, temperatures are expected to reach between about 100 to 105 across the southwestern portion of Texas, temperatures in the 90s across Louisiana and Texas. But look at this, it's going to even heat up even more. By Thursday, temperatures possibly are right around 110, maybe 105 in some areas. Dangerously hot temperatures on Thursday. I repeat, it's not looking pretty, folks, and I want you all to take this seriously. You all did a very good job at sharing my last forecast on the heat wave with your friends and family, and you have to do that in this video again, because again, the more people that are aware of this, we can keep people safe inside with the AC blasting than them hanging outside when it's hot. By Friday, June the 16th, it's going to even be hotter. Look at this. Widespread 100-degree temperatures across central, southern, western Texas, including for a little bit here of central Louisiana, could have temperatures approaching 100 degrees. And then let's go into Saturday here, where we're going to actually zoom in and look at this even a lot closer so you all can actually see with what I'm talking about. So Saturday, temperatures 105 to 110 degrees, maybe even a couple areas down here, 111 degrees. That is extremely dangerous. This is a heat wave you do not want to mess around with. This is on the European model, by the way. The GFS and the Euro both agree it's going to be dangerously hot. By Sunday, look at these temperatures, 105 to 115 degrees, perhaps. Yeah, southern Texas down here. Oh man, this is air temperature. This is not reflecting your the humidity that's going to be in the air, where it might even feel a lot hotter than this. But yeah, air temperatures 110 plus on Sunday, and then look at this. It gets just about as hot for say Monday, June the 19th here. Very warm temperatures, 105, 110 degrees. Look at this. It gets even hotter for Tuesday. For June the 20th, the day before summer. My goodness, I feel bad for a lot of you that live down here. Some areas here could almost get close to 120 degrees, 115 plus. Yeah, air temperature. And then still the same thing on Wednesday, and maybe a little bit better by the time we go into Thursday, but still very hot down there across southern Texas. Now, how hot could it actually feel for your area? Let's take a look here. It's going to be miserable with the heat indexes. Might feel like 114 degrees for tomorrow for central southern Texas. And then look at this. Let's go forward here. Might feel like 110 degrees here because of that warm, moist air mass. Temperatures might feel like 115 degrees in southern Texas, like McAllen, like Austin, Texas. Extremely dangerous, folks. This is the heat you do not want to be in. And look at this. Dallas-Fort Worth might feel like 118 degrees on your Friday. Okay, I repeat, 118 degrees it might feel like on Friday. And then going into Saturday here, same deal. 116, 120 degrees it might feel like. So those heat indexes, absolutely dangerous, will lead to serious heat-related illnesses, heat stroke, heat exhaustion. I mean, just stay inside, folks. You gotta make sure you have the AC blasting in your house, limit outdoor activities after about 9 in the morning, and do the outdoor activities into the overnight hours if you can. I know no one's going to be up in the overnight hours, but still, limit those outdoor activities beyond 9 in the morning, because beyond that, it's going to be extremely hot all day long. And even all night, it might just feel like the mid-80s at night, mid to upper 80s it could feel like, after feel like temperatures could reach 110, 115 plus degrees, and then still the same thing on Wednesday. So very, very hot temperatures that are anticipated. Now, I did not want to forget about the rest of the U.S., because I know some of you are saying, what about me? What about me in the Northwest, right? So let's talk about that. Temperatures will be cooler, which is good news. So if you want to evacuate the hot weather, go to the Northwest, or you can go to the Northeast, where temperatures should be below average. Yeah, okay, you're going to want to do that. And then for, say, Monday, cooler temperatures again, still hanging around the Northeast and the Pacific Northwest, with temperatures in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. In the midsection, 80s and 90s, unless you're in Texas, where it will be 110 plus degrees during the day. And then you can see that on the map there for Tuesday, for Wednesday, for Thursday. I mean, good grief. Yeah, get away from Texas toast, because Texas toast will be literally like Texas toast. Will be fairly toasty out there for the foreseeable future. I don't see any relief in sight, unfortunately. So now let's take a look at those temperature anomalies, because yeah, it's not just going to be 110 to 115 degrees. It's also going to be recordly warm above average for the Texas region. In fact, for today's update, we're going to look at the hourly temperature average departure. We're not looking at the one-day average. So we can see here Let's go into the week and let's kind of just skip forward here. Temperatures down here across Texas, 15 to almost 20 degrees above normal. 10 to 15 to perhaps 20 degrees above normal across the northern U.S., including southern central Canada, Hudson Bay. Really going to be hot. If you hate the heat, go into the Colorado Rockies where you should get some relief there. And then by Sunday and by Monday, look at this. Pretty extreme pattern, and I'm not trying to hype this up, folks. Literally, spring or fall-like temperatures across Nevada, California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, where Texas is baking alive here. Sizzling, roasting. Temperatures there 20 to almost 25 degrees above average. 20 plus degrees above normal across the northern tier. So we'd be looking at all-time monthly highs for Texas. Definitely some daily records could be challenged there. And then by Tuesday, my goodness, much of the West gonna stay pretty cold here. Temperatures there 20 to 30 degrees below average. Temperatures in Texas could be anywhere between 15 to 25 degrees above normal for this time of the year. Even warmer on Wednesday. Look at that. Could approach 30 degrees above average for Texas standards. And then hopefully maybe some relief at the very end of the forecast. So now, as I stated, I gave you guys plenty of warning about this with the help of the European model. Yeah, it's done a pretty good job at this heat wave. And we're going to look at 4 different cities, folks. 4 different cities of this heat wave that you all definitely want to check out. All right, so let me see. I could use this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Nah, that's not going to work. So I'm going to just use this. Hopefully you all can see that just fine. So this is a look at the previous model runs. So this is the current model run at the very bottom. So if you go up in chart here, you can see the consistency. So let's just say I want to see what the temperature is going to be on Friday. Well, the latest forecast says 101 degrees. But has that been the same prior forecasts? Well, out of Dallas, 2 model runs ago, it was going to be 111. A few ago, 110 degrees. So if you work your way down, you can see there's a lot of consistency here. Maybe trending a little bit cooler for Dallas, Texas, which is good news, but still 101 degrees for the next several days, up and around that. Maybe a few below, maybe a few above, right around 100 for the next 10 or so days could really be a big concern. Maybe some relief here. The last few forecasts have trended cooler for Texas, for Dallas. When we take a look for Austin, Texas, a whole different story. Look at the consistency among the European model here, showing temperatures at or above 105 degrees, literally 3 or 4 days in a row, continually showing this. In fact, that 105 degrees that is forecasted for Friday, I mean, that's been in the forecast since we're going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of model run data showing you the consistency. And look at these overnight lows in the 80s at night. So very warm overnight lows for sure. No doubt about it. When we take a look at Del Rio, Texas, which is on the border of Mexico and Texas, 116 degrees a model run ago, almost 120 degrees there. So definitely a trend up here in the last couple of model run cycles on the Euro for Del Rio, Texas to reach at or above 115 degrees for, say, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. And when you take a look for Fort Stockton, Texas, very hot there, 110 plus degrees, say from about Thursday all the way through perhaps on Thursday next week. So we could be looking at 8+ days here, folks, with temperatures at or above 105 degrees. So therefore, the Climate Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk for excessive heat. Okay, it is this area that is outlined here. This needs to be taken seriously. There's a 40% chance for excessively hot temperatures. Temperatures that reach 105, 110 plus degrees across Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and southwestern Arkansas. There is no Arctic blast coming, as a couple of other YouTubers have stated that, oh, we're going to have an Arctic blast. Forget about it. No Arctic blast at all. It's going to be very hot. You can prove it here on my channel by me showing you all the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook here, showing you Very much likely below chance for below average temperatures for much of the west that we showed you on the European model. Above average temperatures likely across the Midwest, with below average temperatures across the Northeast and the eastern seaboard. So it's kind of this pattern, cold, warm, cold, and that's just how the pattern's going to stay for a while. The next 8 to 14 days through the end of June, perhaps, we're going to still be on the cool side for California, with temperatures remaining well above average likely for the Midwest, for the northern plains, and for the deep south, with below average chances likely for the eastern seaboard. When you take a look at precipitation really quickly, above average for the northwest and above average for the southeast, below average for the deep south and the upper Midwest, including for the Great Lakes. And here's a look at the 8 to 14 day forecast, above average for the Northwest, and again for the same areas as I showed you in the 6 to 10 day forecast. Well, I sure hope this video helped you out a lot, folks. I know 4,500 of you enjoyed my last video, so I decided that since this is a very serious situation unfolding, not only just the severe weather aspect of things, but the extreme heat that's going to batter and just kind of slam the deep south here really makes me concerned. So please share this with your family and friends, folks. Get this out to a lot of people. The algorithm likes that. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more latest weather content. Now, due to the fact that I am going to San Francisco on for Wednesday and even into Thursday, I will not have any uploads out for Wednesday and Thursday. I will be back in the office probably Thursday afternoon, and depending on what time I get home, I will have an upload out maybe on Thursday, but for sure on Friday, we'll be returning to normal schedule beginning either on Thursday or Friday. That's going to do it. Thank you all for watching.